Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. And we are underway in Buffalo. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Go! Go!
And a terrific
Victor Cruz. No,
I
didn't. I didn't close the door. I didn't close the door. I'm not vaping. I don't know what the smell is. Like, what?
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
That's what I like to hear. Let's air it out here, fellas. All right, let's go.
Henry out of the pistol. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run for first down.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive player of the year at the other, and it just locked people down.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. This short throw caught by Goddard. And now this is going to depend on the spot.
There is nothing to challenge, bro. Are you serious?
He's just short. The Giants go on fourth but come up empty. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Allen. That's complete to DK Metcalf. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Allen. They'll drop this off to Peyton. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Allen's throw pulled in by Gronkowski. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the 1st quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. 1st quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you kind of stall them out when you do that.
Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 33. Here's Allen. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And the Bengals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Henry. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. Touchdown, Bengals. DK Metcalf, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's 1st score here this afternoon. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They begin with Henry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Hurts sets up to throw it. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Throwing is Hurts. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Jadeveon Clowney. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cruz. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Over the middle, complete. It's Moss. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Look, we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving. And
rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by the all-time interception king, Paul Krause. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6.
Dang, Randy Moss got mossed, bro. Hell nah.
Here's
That's
Hopkins
crazy.
down for the extra point.
That sucks.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Thought I had that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Hurts. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Manti Te'o. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TV.
Yo, could you pause the game so I could leave?
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And not much happening on the return as we get this to about the 23. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
2 yards to go, second down.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And here the hookup good to Victor Cruz. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 35. It's a pickup of 16 there that'll lead to a new set of downs. Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Colts are going to have it here just past the 25. Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. So the completion gets them just a yard, and that'll make it second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 37-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? Five defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a
double
dime. A dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing. Offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
And we saw that advantage right there. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, You can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And Cooks has it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Moss.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Early down steps to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Zach Moss
From a yard out.
And the Colts take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
4th and goal. The defense needed one more stand. They couldn't get it.
I just wonder if they were thinking heavy run here in that situation instead of being able to play the pass, and they were beaten on that possession.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And so often, Charles, we talk about, from the offense's perspective, what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
Second and a couple.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this one too low.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Hurts fumbles it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the 2nd drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it's the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
They'll go up the middle here with Moss.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the... Try to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football.
Oh, my God.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Love. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. George Karlaftis collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way. What else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
Here's Locke. Pressure comes and down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sand. Nothing our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Luck in the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long. Here's Luck. And this is going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Fielded at the 20. And he'll be out right at the 35. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. That is caught, and he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. That's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end got him. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Second down. Here's Hurts. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Come on, guys. Let's make a play here.
This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Call the PI, bro. That's a PI. That's a PI, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line.
That's a safety.
Around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. That's it for the first.
That's a safety, bro.
We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. A run by Moss to start the 3rd quarter. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On second down, here's Locke. He'll drop this underneath the Moss. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll toss this right side to Moss. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 42 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Right back to Moss. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Moss on the give up the middle.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Love. He wants it all for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
A run there with Henry as he gets forward only for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And Hurts going to move him around.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
It'll be a gain of 5. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Giants' 1st down. They only needed 1, but it ends up being a gain of 6 and moves the chains.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a...
Second and 9 from the 44. Throwing is Hurts.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. The Giants on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Looking for Cruz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Michael Dana
Collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. On second down, here's a run with Mullins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 66 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the handoff, it's Mullins. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. On the give, this is Moss. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Oh, that one got away from him. Short distance kick missed. No good. Way wide to the right. And this will stay a 1-score game as the lead holds at 8. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a 1-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. 1-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. The throw over the middle, taken in. It will be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield. We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Giants 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
I'm starting to wonder here. Are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield. I think they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
He's back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
And caught by Cruz. And he is going to have the Giants first down, and he'll have it by 20 as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Here's 2nd down.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17. At the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
Back to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Now 1st and goal.
He'll look to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked up by Malik Hooker.
And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Giants able to recover? Yes. A field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the action. That's exactly what we saw with this onside kick.
Here's 1st and 10. Hurts.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip. Try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.